Right. Da, 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 da. Right. Glitch Hunter. Get channel up. Yeah. Channel up. Yes. Right. What's up, guys? TSI Dominic from the Glitch Hunters here again, and today, yes, I know we've got Minecraft in the background, but this isn't a typical Minecraft stream. What this is just me going to be kicking about on the realm, giving you all a tour of what has been going on in each of the worlds, essentially. But what this stream mainly is a recap, or this is going to be a recap, of what 2025 was like for the Glitch Hunter channel. Let me just find the other playlist for this. I would say that counts here. So, say we are good, and we can get started. So yeah, what we're going to do here is basically just going to look over the past year and what you can expect from us going forward into 2026. I do have a note here of what has been done this year, and believe it or not, we actually, as much as it didn't seem like we did that much, we actually have got a fair amount done. So just a couple of notes for when we from when we started the year. So obviously we've got the starting check here, but start off with the biggest news of the year is unfortunately we did have to switch the roster a wee bit for the cast. We lost a member in Alan, but not long after that we actually recruited a new member, and that is my little sister Livy. She's been a part of the Minecraft realms for a bit now, and that was like the only way I could I want to say justified, but it was the only way I could see like her getting a little bit involved with the streams. But obviously, we don't do Minecraft on the Glitch Hunter channel anymore, except for this. And yeah, I just thought, you know what, she wants to build Minecraft, so I'll just give her access to the realm so she can just kick about, build stuff, and I can show it off on on my personal streams. But yeah, she seems to be enjoying herself, and I did raise the question to Scott, like, what if we just invite her to the realm, not just to the realm, but to the roster as a full member? And he said, to be honest, I thought she already was. So that is now 3 members of my family that are part of this group, and that is myself, my older brother Jamie, who I don't think I said was I don't think I said was a member in the past, but he last year not 2025, 2024, he joined us as a reserve member in case we ever needed a member for group games like Halo and Call of Duty and that kind of thing. So yeah, definitely funny content. I'm glad you enjoy it. Wish you all the best in 2026. You too. But yeah, my brother had joined us for. Well, he tried to join us for Halo, but there was a connection issue, so that didn't happen. You haven't actually seen him in a Glitch Hunter stream yet. One day we'll get there. And now my sister is a member, but again, she's kind of one that you'll see in the background. Maybe not streaming stuff for Glitch Hunter just yet, but we'll see what happens in the future. So officially, this is an announcement that Glitch Hunter has a new member. Just you might not see her in a lot of streams. So yeah, we obviously have toured the starting 8 shack area. So why don't we have a look at my house? This isn't just going to be the first realm world, it will be all of the worlds. Which means I might need to jump on my phone and switch the active worlds for the first realm about, but yeah, we're heading up to my bit. But yeah, what else have we got? We did launch a second channel, not done anything with it yet, and that is Glitch Hunter Extra, where it'll be stuff that isn't necessarily stream related, like the roundtables we do, and reaction to gaming news, or any countdown lists we do, that kind of thing. It's just, hey, it was a standby channel me and Scott had a couple of years ago now. I'd say a couple, more like 5 or 6. World looks sick. Haven't played in years. I had the OG version, it was only a $5. This world is a few years old as well. I don't really know when I established Minecraft. I want to say like 2021. So this is at least 4 years old, I think. But yeah, just a wee. This is just basically a wee tour. What was I saying? I derailed myself there. But yeah, the Glitch Hunter Extra was an old channel that we had, where we set up, done a couple of streams on, didn't do anything else with it, and then moved to Glitch Hunter to do streaming. So yeah, just decided to rename it, like retool it as a extra channel for Glitch Hunter. We are off stream kind of stuff, and yeah, we haven't done anything with it yet. Maybe in 2026 we'll see what happens. What a big bit of news is for 2025 was there was a serious uptake in us using social media, because normally we would just go live from PlayStation or Xbox or whatever it was, and while they still don't get as much engagement, the streams didn't get any before we did. Like, I think even Scott can admit that our streams would get no engagement at all, no viewers, that kind of thing. But now that we started using TikTok, Facebook, X, whatever the fuck you want to call it, Blue Sky and Instagram, now that we started putting announcements out for our streams and uploading shorts, they're starting to get a lot more engagement now, and we've also been uploading the shorts from TikTok as stuff on Instagram, on X and all that. Since we started cross-posting, we've gotten a lot more fucking engagement, which, frankly, I think I speak for both me and Scott, where it means the world to us that you guys are willing to sit around and enjoy, I want to say, our piss poor attempts at comedy, because that's what we always say at the end, in these streams, is what we want to do is entertain you. Which can definitely help you find the right viewers that want to see your content, works with music too. Yeah, I do agree with that statement 100%. Like, if you actively engage with social media, it helps a lot. So it's a lot of work to kind of juggle a lot, but frankly, it does help a lot. So keep that in mind. And that will obviously be continuing. The only issue is when I want to make clips of streams, I have to sit through the entire thing, which is easier to do when it's like a stream I'm doing, but I don't tend to watch a lot of Scott streams. I don't say that like I dislike them, it's just I've got other stuff going on, so I have to like watch back the streams, and yeah, that is literally all we need, is just like the right folk finding it. But with Scott streams, like, I really do need to start watching a lot more Scott streams just so I can find some good moments to clip, because I don't want to have the clips and all that be washed out with just mine. But yeah, hopefully that will definitely improve in the next year. Right, so done that. Oh, on this channel, I relaunched. Oh, hang on. My phone's no cooperating with me here. Bit more shite baggy with the horrors. More light-hearted gaming, but I enjoyed Scott streams. Yeah, sometimes I feel Scott can just be more naturally funny than me. I try, but yeah, I'd say horror is definitely like our niche. Like we do a lot of horror games. I did raise this point with him maybe a year or so ago, where I did say that we tend to do a lot more horror games than like other stuff. But if that's the way that gets the best reactions, then why not? Um, but yeah, one big thing that happened this year is we actually it was back at the start of the channel, and I'm talking 5, 6 years ago. I think even before Scott was a member of Glitch Hunter. So that's how far back we're going, because I think I met Scott 2018, 2019, one of the two. Um, and before that, I was just recording games on my phone. And one thing I tried to do was I recorded games for like I recorded them from my phone, and one of the things I tried to do was indie test, like where I just play random indie games and see if I like them and if they'd be worth your time. I didn't intend to make that a series. Didn't happen. I got too like taken up with the whole streaming aspect. Um, so what I decided to do this year was kind of retool that, and I made it into a different kind of show, but it's still the same. I don't say different kind of show. It's the same kind of show, but it's a different format. And what we call it now is Indie Showcase. And what this is it's a show where we go for at least an hour, and what happens with it is we play the game for an hour, like from the beginning, just for an hour, see how we like it, and if it's one that we've played before, we tell you the developers of the game, the release date, platform, that kind of thing, just a basic overview of the game, and if it would be one that you would enjoy. And we've done a few episodes of it. We have done episodes on the games Valley by Blue Sky Studios, Beyond Eyes, I can't remember the studio that done that, Journey, which was by that game company, I believe. I think that's what they called it. The game Out of Sight and Iron Lung. Done those 5 games for the show right now. There will be more coming. I just don't know what games they'll be, and when those episodes will get done. It's just a little idea that I had. Done a few episodes to try and test it out, see how they performed. I think they did alright, not too sure. A couple of them have, like, you could classify them as just playthroughs because we did finish the entire game in one stream, and that was Iron Lung and Journey. We've got the 2 games covered. But yeah, speaking of covering games, I counted them yesterday, like the games we did from when we started this year. And believe it or not, we have done 21 full games. Well, not full games, we've covered at least 21 different games, 23 if you count those. Well, how many did I say? 5? 21. 26 games if you count the ones that we did for Indie Showcase. So I'm going to go through a list of them now. I will warn you, this is what you call varied content. Like, very fucking... We very much fit the term of a variety channel, even if we don't want to do horror. But, to start off, this is like the earliest game that we did this year to the latest. We did Sonic CD, Astro's Playroom, Halo Reach, Halo Combat Evolved, Numata, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, which was finally finished by me and Scott not too long ago, I think within the last week, Star Wars Republic Commando, Assassin's Creed Shadows, the Outlast Trials. That will be continuing to get covered when new big updates happen. Not so much the like small limited time stuff, but we will definitely be going back to that every now and then. Atomfall, Doom 2, Doom the Dark Ages, Phasmophobia. Again, like the big updates that'll get covered when they happen. Why am I using a boat? That's the wrong fucking thing. Poppy Playtime Chapter 4, Bendy Lone Wolf, Gartner Banban Chapter 2, Resident Evil 2's Classic, which was quite recently done. The Last of Us Part 2 was started again by Scott. That will need to get finished at some point. Little Nightmares 3, which was done with me and Ryan. Spider-Man on the PS4, that got started by Ryan. That'll get done at some point. And Silent Hill F, which was the most recent game that was completed on this channel. So yeah, a very varied amount of games as essentially game bingo. But yeah, we did cover a few extra games, but they weren't so much proper playthroughs, they were catch-ups to try and get, like, obviously since I'm doing this on the Glitch Hunter account, they are not normal playthroughs. Like, we've done a lot of stuff on our not, like, for those of you who aren't aware, the catch-ups are usually silent gameplays of stuff we've already covered on our main accounts, but it's just so the Glitch Hunter account has the trophies, has all the progression, that kind of thing, but it's done on the main Glitch Hunter account. And I've done a few games on that, and what they are, I keep fucking forgetting it's next to get out the main cut. It's Outlast Whistleblower, Assassin's Creed 2, which has been started, needs to be finished. That'll get done at some point. Layers of Fear with its Inheritance DLC. Still Wakes the Deep, which needs to be finished, the DLC. Fear and Bending the Dark Revival. So yeah, I think that's everything that was done this. Yeah, that seems to be everything. Oh, the only other thing that was to be explained is the fact that I took a brief little, I don't want to say vacation, it was a hiatus from Glitch Hunter, kind of, because I did do a couple of bits of work for the channel in the time I was away. But I'm also going to be coming back to Glitch Hunter in the new year, where I'll be streaming on here again, but maybe not as much. I'll probably do a few games here, or a couple of games here, and then head back to my channels to take care of some stuff there, because I have some stuff I've got to take care of. Why did I just get pointed out? Oh crap, right. But I do have a couple, like a list of games that are planned for the coming year, but I want to get Scott into a party to talk about these, so let me see if he's able to join. Right, yeah, I think we're getting close to the end of the tour in the first world. So let's just see how this. And I say we've got like this last wee area to check out. There is one area I can show you, but we do need to do a wee bit of work to get there. So, yeah. So yeah, definitely. Well, you will see me a lot more on the channel going forward. It's just been hectic. So yeah, the only other thing I've got to do here is show you over here. Oh, there she is. This is actually Libby's house in the first world. She doesn't really spend a lot of time in this realm. Guessing that's just on mine. She tends to spend more of her time in the third realm world. But yeah, she's actually done a fair bit of work. But yeah, now for the last time that we go over here. But yeah, some of the games that I'll just go over the games that I plan to do in the coming year. One that's definitely on the top of the list right now is Red Dead. I do plan to go into the Red Dead series, starting with Revolver, doing Redemption 1, doing Undead Nightmare, and then doing Red Dead Redemption 2. Because I've got myself falling down the Red Dead hole lately. I don't know why, but it will actually give me a chance to play through all of Red Dead Redemption 2 because I've started it in the past, didn't get into it, never finished it. But now I actually I'm doing a bit of playing of it on my channel, my account on Xbox, and I'm actually enjoying it. So I'll most likely start doing those games. Just not looking forward to doing Red Dead Revolver. Tried that in the past, wasn't a fan. Um, I do want to go back to the Halo series for this channel. Obviously, Scott will be covering the POV of that, but the main issue with that is the Glitch Hunter account doesn't have Game Pass, and I don't think Scott has it either. And obviously, he's got a child on the way, can't really fault for that, so his attention will be diverted to that. May see if I can get Jamie to maybe uh, handle the Glitch Hunter side of that, but I'm not too sure. We'll see what happens. Halo is a bit up in the air. I really need to get back and finish this. What else was there? Yeah, the Little Nightmares 3 playthrough, I may do another run through of that just by myself, not with Ryan this time. Where he obviously played the game for the channel as alone. I may do a playthrough as Law, but seeing as I played as Law on my end of the playthrough over on my channel, that would feel a bit bored for me. So I may ask Ryan if he'd be willing to do the playthrough as Law for the channel. That way he'd be playing it part of the game that he didn't get to try. But again, we'll see what happens. But most likely that will also get returned to when the DLC comes out for Secrets of the Spiral. If that DLC is multiplayer, I'm not too sure if it will be. Should be if the entire base game is. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But to speak of Little Nightmares, Reanimal, that will be getting done when it comes out as well. Because that was done by the folks of Little Nightmares 1 and 2, and apparently it's multiplayer, so we shall see what happens. I haven't touched that game. I've seen the demo's been released. I think I added it to my library, but I've not actually played it. So we'll see what happens with that. But yes. Sorry, I just need to send a quick wee message. Right. I'm going to head back to the starting shack area and then we'll jump into the third world because I don't think I'll be able to easily get the second one set up without using my phone, and that may actually have issues. But yeah, there is a couple of games that Scott is planning to do in the coming year, but there is the whole fact that it might not be as easy for him. Shit. God damn it. Well, don't need to worry about getting back to the fucking starting shack, do I? Where the fuck did I put that notebook? God damn it, right? Son of a bitch. Right. Well, back at the starting shack. Did not mean for that. But, yeah, I'd say that's our tour of the first world done. So let us jump into the third. That's those worlds. Newest worlds, there we go, right. But yeah, a couple of games that might be covered by Scott in the coming year. The Last of Us Part 2 to finish that off. Resident Evil Requiem, which Scott wants to be his 50th platinum, so we'll see what happens with that. And Borderlands 4. Now, you guys may remember the Borderlands 3 playthrough where I was I did co-stream that with him for 4 episodes, I believe, before. Sorry, guys. Da, 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 da. Right. So yeah, I haven't seen this world on the channel yet, but this is a third world that I set up for the Minecraft realm. We do have, as this is the one that's mostly active right now. This is the one that pops off a fair bit. You might get a tour video at some point in the future where a lot of stuff has changed. Because this is the one that me, Kaylee, Libby tend to kick about a lot on. And yeah, so we'll just obviously start off at the starting check. Yeah, Borderlands 4. Obviously, working with Scott on Borderlands 3, wasn't a fan of it. I dipped. So I did join him for Wonderlands, but that's only because the Tiny Tina, having her commentate the entire game, I was sold for the beginning. Like, Scott didn't even need to sell me that hard on the premise. As soon as I met Tiny Tina in Borderlands 2, I was fucking sold on an entire game based around her. And, well, I didn't finish that playthrough on the channel. I finished that over on my one because I moved my POV to there. Which I might do for all GH Casual streams. If Scott's streaming it as well, I may just put my POV on my channel. Unless, again, I'm hosting. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But one game that I'm happy we finished was Wonderlands. So, Borderlands 4, I'm not sure if I'll join up for that. I don't know. But it's up in the air. I just need to get the game. Like, Scott has it, and I know he started playing it. I'm not too sure how far he is, if he's finished it or whatever. But yeah, I'm definitely one that may join for that, or I might leave him to do it himself. I'm not too sure. We will see what happens. That is like the most heavy one for me. Let's do this with but. Right, I know this doesn't look like much, but this is the house I built in the realm. Just pop in here. I've got some. That was actually quite a smooth pop into that for me. Never that smooth with it. But yeah, that's the list that I've got written down for games so far. I just don't know. Why have they stopped? They're supposed to be going. Seriously? How have you been it? God damn. Right. They're supposed to be moving. But, yeah, that's the list I've got written down so far. I'm trying to think of any other games that would be coming out that I may want to do. Yeah, I'm not good. This is Libby's house. I say house. This is, I call it Libby's estate, but holy fuck, it is a bit of a mess sometimes. She might see that and get my cunt into that, but yeah. I will admit, sometimes I venture into this bit and I get like so confused, like where I'm going. Although I will say, the fact that she's taken that she's built this much, I think I've left her for the first night in all like her main house bit was built in one night. But yeah, this is Libby wee bit. Maybe that's next year. Not too sure if there's any that would be interesting to me. Obviously, like we'll be going back to Assassin's Creed because I need to finish the Shadows Cosmology DLC. I need to do the Valley of Memory DLC for Mirage. That'll be taken care of at some point. I don't know when. Most likely they'll be the first things I cover when I get back into Glitch Hunter, like streaming for Glitch Hunter. But I don't know how often that will be. Not hoping that I'm going to potentially let Villains out. So yeah, obviously Assassin's Creed will get done. Resident Evil was planned to be done by Scott. I think that'll be a priority game when it comes out. Reanimal, Borderlands 4. Last of Us Part 2, Halo potentially, Red Dead's definitely on the docket. I'm trying to think. Can't think of any. Because all the games that I had in mind I would be doing on my channels, so that wouldn't really work. Yeah, I completely crossed that bridge and didn't even stop to think. Believe it or not, this entire island is Kaylee's. The rest of us are forbidden from touching anything on this island. But yeah, I'm not going to go into Kaylee's house, but yeah, I'm just going to kick about, show you what's been built here. And yeah, mostly you'll see my POV of these realms on my channel now, so that'll be Minecraft will be covered mainly on the personal channels, because I don't know if it was announced this year, last year, whenever it was, but as I said at the start, Minecraft doesn't get streamed on the Glitch Hunter channel anymore. I just felt it would be easier if we wanted to do Minecraft content, it would be easier to do it on our own personal channels. So yeah, that's how this game works. But yeah, we're doing some work on this off the GH channel, and we'll continue to do so, but we will see what happens. Maybe you'll get a Minecraft video which is a tour of the realms again. Again, all depends on how when I decide to do them. I don't know. There is one section of the roundup here that I want to go to, and that is if there's any favourite moments that have happened in the past year. Now, normally I would have this kind of thing planned from the start. Like, I'm showing this with one hand, guys. I'm moving turning the page to that notebook a bit, had the games on. If it was to come to favourite moments, that's a bit of a trickier one to answer, because obviously the last quarter of the year I wasn't here. I wasn't on Glitch Hunter. Sorry guys. But I'm looking at the games that we did. And I would say my favourite. Let's start. Let's we'll say favourite moments, favourite games that we played. Favourite games. I liked AC Shadows. Loved the Outlast Trials. Definitely got some time in there. I think I achieved a platinum this year. Did I? Not too sure. Hang on. You're gonna get a bit of a blue screen, guys, but I'm broadcasting mic audio, so I just want to check something. Recently played. Outlast Trials. Can I see when he got it? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. 14th of September, I achieved platinum in the Outlast.